Good evening, friends. Let me ask you something. How many times have you looked at a challenge in your life and thought, I wish this was easier? Maybe it's your job, your relationships, or your personal goals. And I'll tell you, I've been there too. It's easy to think that if life were just a little bit easier, things would be better, wouldn't they? But here's the truth: life isn't supposed to be easy. If it were easy, you wouldn't grow. You wouldn't learn. You wouldn't become the person you're meant to be. Challenges don't come to break you, they come to build you. So instead of wishing for things to be easier, let me offer you a better idea: wish you were better. Because the truth is, your success, your happiness, your future, they all come down to the person you are becoming. You see, success is not an accident. It's not about waiting for the right opportunity or the right moment. Success is about growing into the person who is capable of achieving that success. It's about developing your skills, your mindset, and your character. If you want better results, you have to become better. Period. Think about it: when you face an obstacle, it's not the obstacle that's the problem, it's your response to it. The more you grow, the better you become at handling life's challenges. And guess what? As you grow, the things that once seemed difficult no longer seem so impossible. The key is to improve yourself, to read the books, to attend the seminars, to learn from your mistakes, develop your discipline, your habits, and your attitude. Improvement doesn't happen by accident. It happens through effort and consistency. It happens when you decide that you will no longer settle for being the person you were yesterday. And yes, it will take time. It will take effort. It might be uncomfortable. But let me tell you this: if you're not willing to work on yourself, you'll always be stuck wishing for easier circumstances. And I promise you, that's not where your power lies. Your power lies in becoming better. Life isn't meant to be easy. It's not meant to be a smooth ride with no bumps along the way. The idea that life should be easy is a misconception that many people fall into, especially when they face difficulties. It's easy to look at a challenge and think, why me? Or this is too hard. But what we often forget is that challenges are what shape us into who we're meant to be. When everything is easy, there's no room for growth. Think about the most successful people you know. None of them got to where they are because life handed them everything on a silver platter. They faced obstacles, difficult moments that tested their strength, patience, and resolve. These challenges weren't there to break them, they were there to build them. The struggles and hardships they endured gave them the tools, the resilience, and the mindset they needed to succeed. When we wish for things to be easier, we're essentially wishing for less growth. We're wishing to bypass the lessons that come with facing adversity. But the truth is, the best versions of ourselves emerge when we are pushed beyond our limits. Growth happens when we learn to navigate challenges, to overcome obstacles, and to adapt in the face of adversity. Life's difficulties give us opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. It's easy to wish for things to be easier, but in reality, those difficulties are the very things that shape our character and define our success. Instead of wishing for ease, we should embrace the challenges, knowing that they are the building blocks of a stronger, more capable version of ourselves. Instead of wishing for things to be easier, it's far more effective to focus on becoming better at handling whatever comes your way. This shift in perspective is powerful because it empowers you to take control of your own development. Challenges will always exist, and wishing them away won't make them disappear. But when you improve yourself, your skills, your mindset, your abilities, you'll be better equipped to face any situation that arises. Think about it: every challenge is a test, and how you respond to that test determines your success. If you wish for an easy life, you're essentially wishing to avoid the very experiences that will help you grow. But if you commit to getting better, the obstacles become opportunities to sharpen your skills, develop new strategies, and increase your resilience. Each challenge you overcome makes you stronger and more capable for the next one. By focusing on self-improvement, you're not only becoming better at dealing with difficulties, but you're also preparing yourself for bigger challenges ahead. The more you grow as a person, the more confident you become in your ability to navigate life's ups and downs. Instead of shying away from difficulties, you begin to embrace them, knowing that they are stepping stones to your personal development. This approach requires patience and persistence. It's not about making everything easier, it's about making yourself better, so that no matter what happens, you are prepared to face it head on. When you get better, the challenges won't seem as daunting because you've built the strength to handle them. In the end, it's not the ease of life that matters, it's your ability to rise to meet life's challenges that will make all the difference. Success is not something that happens by accident. It's not about waiting for the perfect opportunity or for life to align perfectly. Success is about becoming the person who can handle it, and that process begins with growth. The path to success requires effort, intention, and continual self-improvement. If you want to achieve something great, you must first grow into the person who is capable of achieving it. Most people think success is about luck or timing, but in reality, success is about growth. It's about the constant work you put into becoming better, learning more, and developing your skills. The more you grow, the more opportunities you will recognize and the more equipped you will be to seize them. The key is not to wait for success to come to you, but to take the necessary steps to prepare for it. Every step you take towards self-improvement is a step towards success. If you're reading books, learning new skills, and applying that knowledge, you are actively building the foundation for future success. It's about focusing on becoming better today than you were yesterday, and it's that consistent effort over time that pays off in big ways. Most people who achieve success are not extraordinary by nature, they are simply committed to continuous improvement. They don't wait for perfect conditions, they create them by working on themselves. And through that process of growth, they find success, not because it was handed to them, but because they earned it by becoming the person who could achieve it. Success doesn't come to those who are waiting for life to get easier, it comes to those who are committed to improving themselves and their ability to handle whatever challenges come their way. The process of self-improvement is the foundation of achieving better results in life. If you're looking for better outcomes, you first need to look at who you are becoming. Success doesn't fall into your lap without effort. It comes when you put in the work to elevate your own abilities. To achieve what you've never had, you must be willing to become someone you've never been. This transformation requires deliberate action to improve your skills, your mindset, and your character. Improvement begins with small, consistent changes. If you want better results in your career, your health, or your relationships, you need to build the right habits and mindset. The more you work on yourself, the more you will find that things start to shift around you. You will become more disciplined, more focused, and more resilient. These traits are what allow you to handle life's inevitable difficulties and turn them into opportunities. When you focus on self-improvement, you stop blaming external factors for your circumstances. Instead of waiting for the right moment or the perfect conditions, you take control of your growth. You invest in learning and practice, and in pushing yourself to become better every day. Whether it's improving your communication skills, learning new technical skills, or developing your emotional intelligence, all of these improvements stack up over time and lead to greater success. The best results come from a focus on continuous improvement. It's easy to feel frustrated when things aren't going the way you want, but growth doesn't always happen overnight. It's the compound effect of working on yourself every day. Even when the results aren't immediately visible, that will eventually pay off. When we face obstacles in life, it's easy to focus on the difficulty of the challenge. We often feel overwhelmed or frustrated, thinking that the obstacle itself is the problem. However, the real issue isn't the challenge, but how we respond to it. Every obstacle is a test of our character, our resolve, and our ability to adapt. And how we respond to that obstacle determines whether it will hold us back or propel us forward. As you grow and improve yourself, you develop the tools and mindset needed to deal with life's challenges more effectively. A person who has worked on building resilience, patience, and problem-solving skills will approach an obstacle with a different mindset than someone who hasn't. What once seemed like an insurmountable challenge becomes just another hurdle to overcome with the right tools and strategies. The more you grow, the more confident you become in your ability to face adversity head-on. This doesn't mean challenges go away or get easier. It means that your capacity to handle them grows. Obstacles that used to feel like roadblocks begin to feel more like stepping stones. They don't break you, they make you stronger. The more you improve, the better equipped you are to handle whatever life throws your way. And you begin to see challenges not as threats, but as opportunities to learn and grow. In life, it's not the size of the obstacles that matters, it's your ability to handle them. Your response to adversity is what determines your success. When you improve yourself, you begin to see obstacles as chances to test your growth. Each time you face a challenge and respond with the strength and knowledge you've built, you become even better at navigating future challenges. Improvement isn't something that happens overnight. It's a process that requires consistency, patience, and commitment. You don't wake up one day suddenly being better at something. You get better by putting in the work, day after day, and by making small adjustments along the way. This is where consistency becomes crucial. It's not the occasional effort that leads to real growth, it's the small, everyday actions that compound over time. Whether it's reading a chapter a day, practicing a new skill for 10 minutes, or spending time reflecting on your goals. Improvement comes from making these actions a part of your routine. Even when it feels like nothing is changing, you're still progressing because each small step is adding up. The key to lasting success is not to expect immediate results, but to trust the process and keep pushing forward, even when progress feels slow. Many people give up too soon because they expect results to come faster. But the truth is, growth doesn't always show up in ways that are immediately visible. You might not see drastic changes in the short term, but every effort you make contributes to your long-term success. It's like planting a seed at first. You don't see the roots growing underground, but eventually those small efforts will yield great results above the surface. Consistency is also about maintaining effort even when motivation wanes. There will be days when you feel tired or discouraged, and that's when true discipline kicks in. It's about showing up, putting in the work, and trusting that it will pay off. Real improvement comes from doing the work, even when it's not easy, and staying committed to the process over time. Self-improvement isn't just about learning new skills or gaining knowledge, it's about developing the right habits and the right mindset. Habits are the foundation of any lasting change. They determine your daily actions and over time shape the results you get in life. Without discipline and strong habits, even the best intentions can fall short. It's the consistent application of good habits day after day that leads to real progress and success. Start with small, manageable changes. Habits don't have to be drastic at first, they just need to be consistent. If you want to improve your health, for example, you don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle in one day. Start with something simple, maybe drinking more water or going for a walk each morning. Once you've built that habit, you can build on it. Success doesn't require perfection, it requires persistence. The more you cultivate good habits, the easier it becomes to make further changes because habits become automatic. Self-discipline plays a huge role in this process. It's the ability to keep doing what needs to be done even when it's inconvenient, difficult, or unmotivating. Discipline is about making the choice to prioritize your long-term goals over short-term distractions. It's about doing the right thing when no one is watching. This discipline, paired with consistent habits, is what leads to lasting success. The right mindset is also essential. It's about having a positive attitude, believing in your ability to change, and being patient with yourself during the process. Sometimes you'll encounter setbacks, and that's okay. The key is to stay committed to the process, continue building good habits, and develop the discipline to keep moving forward no matter what challenges you face. The desire for success is universal, but many people struggle because they fail to evolve. They settle for who they are and where they are, not realizing that success requires constant growth. If you are not actively working on improving yourself, you are essentially stagnating. To reach higher levels in life, whether it's in your career, relationships, or personal goals, you must commit to becoming a better version of yourself each day. Success doesn't just happen to those who wish for it. It happens to those who strive for it through continuous improvement. When you stop pushing yourself to grow, you stop progressing. You become comfortable with your current state, which limits your potential. This comfort zone might feel safe, but it's also where your dreams and aspirations begin to fade. Success demands that you reach beyond your current capabilities. It demands that you stretch your limits, expand your knowledge, and embrace the uncomfortable process of change. The process of self-improvement doesn't happen by chance. It requires deliberate action. Every small decision to improve, whether it's waking up earlier, making healthier choices, or working on your emotional intelligence, adds up. It might not seem like much in the moment, but over time, these small actions compound to create a dramatic shift in your life. When you focus on getting better, you not only increase your chances of success, but you also gain the confidence to go after bigger goals. By striving for improvement, you become the person who is capable of achieving what once seemed impossible. Every step you take to better yourself opens new doors of opportunity, and those who commit to growth will find that success follows them wherever they go. Without growth, there is no movement, and without movement, there is no achievement. Growth often comes with discomfort. If you're looking for ease and avoiding challenges, you're not going to experience real transformation. The truth is, growth requires stepping outside of your comfort zone and doing things that feel difficult, unfamiliar, or even scary. It's only when you push beyond your current limitations that you begin to unlock new potential. Comfort is the enemy of progress. When we're comfortable, we stop evolving. We settle for mediocrity and miss out on the incredible potential that lies just beyond our comfort zone. Consider the process of physical exercise. When you lift weights, for example, the muscle fibers tear and it's uncomfortable. But after recovery, they rebuild stronger. Similarly, in life, every time you push yourself past what feels easy, you go through a process of discomfort and growth. It's a necessary part of the journey. The pain, the struggle, the discomfort, these are all signals that growth is taking place. If you avoid them, you're avoiding the very change that can take you to the next level. Overcoming discomfort is also a test of your commitment. When you face challenges, you're not just testing your ability to deal with adversity, you're testing your willingness to continue even when things are tough. It's easy to work hard when everything is going smoothly, but true strength comes when you persist through the difficult moments. It's in those moments of struggle that you build resilience, determination, and character. When you embrace discomfort as part of your growth process, you develop the strength and resilience needed to take on even bigger challenges. Over time, you'll realize that the discomfort doesn't stop you, it drives you forward. Each uncomfortable step taken is a step closer to becoming the person capable of achieving your biggest goals. When you become a better version of yourself, life begins to align in ways you never imagined. Success doesn't just come from external factors, it's the internal growth and development that lead to external results. The more you improve, the better equipped you are to handle whatever life throws at you. It's not about the circumstances around you, but about how well you're prepared to navigate them. As you grow, your ability to face challenges, make decisions, and take action improves, and this naturally makes life feel easier. When you work on becoming better, you begin to operate from a place of confidence and resilience. Instead of being intimidated by obstacles, you start to see them as opportunities for growth. You no longer feel powerless in the face of difficulties because you know you have the tools, the mindset, and the strength to face them head on. This shift in perspective makes all the difference. When you're equipped with the right skills and mindset, things that once felt overwhelming become more manageable. Your growth impacts not only how you handle challenges, but also how you perceive success. It stops being something outside of yourself and becomes something that's within your reach. When you improve your habits, your discipline, and your emotional intelligence, you begin to create an environment for success to thrive. This is why self-improvement is so crucial. It shifts you from a place of struggle to a place of struggle to a place of strength. Ultimately, it's your growth that makes life feel easier, not the absence of challenges. The more capable you become, the more in control you feel, and the more prepared you are for success. Your growth is the key to unlocking a life where challenges don't seem insurmountable, and success isn't just a dream, it's a reality waiting to unfold. So let's stop wishing for things to get easier. Let's stop wishing for a break. Let's wish for the strength, the courage, and the wisdom to face whatever comes our way, and to do so with the confidence that we are getting better every day. Because when you get better, life gets better. Remember, success is not about ease, it's about growth. It's about becoming someone who can handle whatever comes their way, and not just handle it, but thrive through it. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Because when you get better, everything else gets easier. Thank you.